We all know we can't fool Mother Nature, but sometimes she sure can fool us. And this year, this season in the Plains State, that is really very apparent. It hit 80 degrees across the plains, set new records all over the place, tons of snow earlier in some locations, no snow, and extreme winds in others. And whether it is day length, whether it is soil temps, the wind, the sun, the plants themselves, we have some plants that have decided to bloom 2, 3, maybe even a month earlier than they really should. Now, not all of them do that, and one of the fun things about some of our plants that live in the plains is they know just exactly when they should do what. They might be off by a little bit, but not by far. Cornealiancherry Dogwood, as an example, is one of our most reliable early flowering plants, and it's right about on schedule. We also have plants, however, that are blooming way earlier than they really should. That includes the Forsythia, which people know probably better than this plant, and it is in full flower about 3 weeks early. There shouldn't be a problem with the hardiness of the Vernal witch hazel, which really blooms usually about this time of year, maybe a little later. It is absolutely spectacular, not so much in appearance, but the scent is wonderful. And what these little spidery petals will do is they actually will close up like a dead spider if it gets too cool, which really extends the bloom season. We also have in full flower a bit early the actual hazelnuts. This incredible fringy, almost tassel-y looking long catkins. Again, in full flower right now. We do have some pollinators flying, which is great. A little cautionary note on that one, however, is depending on what variety it is or cultivar, you may see some dieback on that one this winter. The best location for magnolias is a spot where they're going to be protected from those very southern exposures, which can cause them to heat up early and break bud too early. And even though this one is protected, you can see that the temperatures and the day length have caused this one to begin to break. So the concern is going to be if our temperatures really do drop below freezing, these buds are probably going to be damaged. The same thing can happen with apples, pears, peaches, plums. A lot of those fruit trees have begun to break dormancy already. And damage to the buds is of course going to mean that the crop itself is also going to be damaged. So a cautionary note on those is going to be take a look at them, keep them healthy. There really isn't a thing you can do about it other than hope that we don't have severe temperature drops. And we end with a wonderful native flower, which is the Pasque Flower. Somehow or another, those natives know that they can bloom when they're supposed to. This is just about the right timing for the Pasque Flower. Popped out of the ground about a week ago, began to open the buds when the sun came out. They will be just fine in the conditions that are going to catch us at the end of March.